this is not the place for you to be. So let's have fun, let's get messy. Throw on your unitard and come with me. Welcome to the slop. Now let's get sloppy. Let's get sloppy.
Yeah, that's right. The Slop is back here for week number 4. I am Rob Sesternino here with you to talk about all of the Big Brother nonsense here that we found in week number 4. And here with me to talk about it all, it's the great Chappell. Chappell, how are you?
Rob, I'm good and I'm ready to get sloppy. How are you?
Yes. Oh, I've been looking forward to this all day. Really excited to talk some slop with you. How's your Monday going, Chappell?
It's a Monday. It's a Monday. But this will make everything better. You know, a little slop ain't never killed nobody. So I'm down.
Yeah, of course. All week long, you could send us your slop if you see it happening. robisawebsite.com/get sloppy. We like to keep this one interactive. I think we can have a little bit more fun with the chat here on the slop, where we don't have thousands of people watching like on the regular podcast. So we can definitely take your submissions, anything you want to hear us talk about. We'd love to hear it from you here live today on the slop as we start month number 2 of the Big Brother season. Chappell, what's been your enjoyment level of Big Brother 23 so far?
Man, I've been loving this. But I think this is one of those seasons where in the future, we'll talk about how great it was if you watched the live feeds. You know, like, if you watch the feeds and if you didn't watch the feeds, you're missing out on all the action. Yeah, you had to be there. This will be one of those seasons because the show has been fine. You know, it's been cool. But behind the scenes, we've got a lot of stuff. We've got some like strategic stuff. We got some sloppy stuff. You know, we cover all the bases here. And so I've been enjoying it. What about you?
Yeah, it's been very fun to have it back here for Big Brother. I mean, I'm just not used to a season of Big Brother where everybody's just not complaining about how much they hate it the whole time.
Yeah, I almost didn't know what to talk about on the recap. I was like, I'm so used to being like, same old shit, same old. Yeah, you know, just coming here and complaining. But no, this time I was like, no, I really like this. I really like this. So this is new. This is new territory for us. I hope we stay here for a while.
Yeah, well, it makes it a little bit more challenging to do the slop because the slop is easier when you have a house full of people that nobody can stand.
Yeah, because then we could just come here and dunk on everybody. So let's dunk on people outside the house. Let's just dunk.
Okay, Christmas, Enzo, Nicole. I mean, last season was like such a gold mine. We have to dig a little bit deeper. They don't make our jobs easy this summer.
No, it was like a treasure chest of slop, just a big old sloppy mess, and we were diving in it. That's right up my alley. The messier, the better. So yeah, this is a light on slop season so far, but I'm optimistic. You know, we could get some mess later on.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of great stuff to talk about here today. All right, Chappell, anything up top you want to mention?
Rob, there's so much. Can we just get into the idea that look at how sloppy it can get sometimes. Can we talk about the screen cap that you started the episode with? Can we talk about that?
You want to talk about the screen cap, or you want?
Do you want to? I mean, if you want to start there, I'm fine. If you have a better plan, then by all means, you're the driver. I'm just here to make sloppy comments.
Okay, great. So yeah, let's that screenshot that we had to open the episode. That if you are watching or listening to the podcast, it was of Brittany in night vision. This comes from a clip that was shared on Twitter. I'm going to go ahead. This is from Reality Barbecue had the clip of Brittany comes to knock on the HOH door as we have Christian and Alyssa spending a romantic evening together. She's knocking at the door, and then she ends up interrupting Christian and Alyssa, who are on the bed. Alyssa runs for it out of the room, and then it takes Christian quite some time to gather himself before he answers the door. Really, like, walks around the room quite a bit, is like looking for his shoes, and then eventually he answers the door when he sees Brittany. So let's see if we could listen in on this conversation.
Oh my God, where is he? No, I just didn't know if Alyssa was up here.
Yeah, she's going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I need to apologize, Alyssa.
An apology.
Alyssa, when you're done with the bathroom,
And this is such a great screen grab, Chappell.
I can't breathe. Rob, you just have to keep playing. I'm never gonna stop laughing. I have to hold my comments to the end and we'll never get to the clip.
Yeah, I saw on Reddit this has mom, I just threw up energy.
Rob, do you get knocks like that on the
Yes.
door in the middle of the
Yes.
night?
Yes,
Like that?
yes. I think I've actually, and I especially know what it's like to be in the Christian and Alyssa side of this, and then have there be a knock at the door. Like, all right, wait, all right, just give me a minute.
Where she's in the restroom. Do you need anything?
Yeah.
Like, can it wait? Yeah.
What do you need from her?
Oh my gosh. And then poor Brittany comes to the door like, do you guys need anything? Some snacks, a condom? Let me know. Oh God, I love you kids. You keep me so young.
I guess my question is, did she know? Did she have no idea what was going on up here, or did she know exactly what was going on up here?
So the thing is, Alyssa and Christian have been lying and saying like, we're like siblings. What are you talking about? So if Brittany is taking that at face value and just going by what they say, she has nothing to worry about. She's coming up here to see two siblings, just doing what siblings do, laying across the bed in night vision. And
In the dark.
she has in the dark. She has no reason to believe otherwise if what they're trying to sell us is true. I mean, this is very much something that siblings could be doing, I guess, but we just, like the Liz and Julia of it all, the Lannisters, like there are siblings that you could probably see in this precarious situation. But Brittany, how would she know? How would she know? Number one, they had no business opening the door. Let's be very clear.
Yeah.
Brittany Knox, you don't have to open the door.
Nobody's in here. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. We're asleep. Just fake sleep. Have you never fake sleep before? Christian says he lives at home with his folks.
Yeah.
You would think he knows how to maneuver this kind of situation.
All right, Chappell. Well, maybe it's something important, okay? Maybe she has something important she needs to tell them.
What if she came in to retell that Brent joke she did weeks ago, and she comes in like, remember that time Brent was on the block and he was like, roses are red, violets are blue, and everybody's just staring at her? What if it was the same exact thing? She's like, I don't know if you missed this one a couple of weeks ago. And you're like, that's really why you knocked on the door? That's what it was? I don't know. I wouldn't have opened the door. And then once you open the door, you can be like, Alyssa's asleep. We'll talk about it in the morning. Yeah, but you're like, no, she's in the bathroom. She'll be out in a second. Like, no, tell her Alyssa's never coming out of the bathroom. Go away.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's what she had to say. Let's find out. Yeah, Brittany's here, Alyssa.
Because we were doing some makeup and she went, ow, oh my God, like DSL. And I didn't know what DSL meant. And I laughed and I winked at her. I need to apologize to you because now I know what DSL means and I take my wink back. I take my wink back because you said DSL, ha ha, and then I winked. But now I know what it means, so I take the wink back.
Chappell, what the hell is she talking about?
Well, here's the thing. If someone...
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do this. So here's the thing. If you don't understand a joke, you should probably just not like nod your head and wink to it because you never know what you're agreeing to. Like you can laugh and just move on, but you're like, ha ha, DSL. I know what you're talking about. If nobody knows, Brittany knows about some DSL. Ha ha.
Yeah.
And then like an hour later, you're like, oh Lord, what have I done?
Yeah.
So
yeah, she's like,
doors down.
I know what you mean. That's like my internet connection at home, DSL. I got you.
Right.
Got you.
Brittany is not even old enough to know what the internet connection DSL means. Like, so I don't know what she was pretending to know, but this ain't it. And so I guess she felt awkward about it. It's one of those things, I guess, if she had let it go, it would have just been in her head like, oh my gosh, do they think is this something that did I just endorse something that I don't know about? Like, I gotta go clean this up right this second in the middle of, whatever y'all are doing in there as siblings, platonically, of course.
It was what the S stands for.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's the S in DSL, like your siblings.
Yes, of course, that's what that is. That wink, gotcha, Rob.
But what is she's apologizing for that she didn't get the joke then, but now she gets it.
No, she's saying like, "Hey, you made that joke, and I winked at you like, hey, me and you can get down in that same, maybe maybe that's somewhere I can find myself doing with you, I guess, as a group or something." Maybe she felt like I didn't want that to come off suggestive, like I was suggesting that she and I, or I really don't know how we're going to talk about this, Rob, because this.
Chappell, here's my question.
All right.
How did she find out what it really meant in the Big Brother house? Was she going around like asking everybody, like, hey,
she's like, hey,
is there a new alliance in the house? DSL? Who's that? Who's that? Derek? Which one? Sarah Beth? Who's L?
Who's L? Yeah, I'm sure Derek L for Tiffany probably pulled this aside. I was like, hey, chill out. She was like, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
And I heard about an SBJ. Is that about the same thing?
Yeah, was this a messenger plane again? Like DSL flew over there. I wonder what that means. Like, I definitely want some of that. Whatever that DSL thing is, I gotta get. Is that a secret power or something?
Yeah,
that's what's in Pandora's box. Let's find out. Let's see if those things are connected. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough, you guys. It's just watching her stand there in the doorway. What do you want? Get out. Get out of here. Rob, stop rewinding it. She's like, and she doesn't come through the door like, oh, listen, I just really want to apologize. She's laughing at herself like, okay, you'll never. Okay, this is really crazy. There's a funny thing that happened. You guys, you got to hear this. I winked at you. And I didn't know, but you naughty girl. Now I know it. Look at you, Alyssa.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
is there, Rob, is there anything ironic about this situation and the conversation about DSL coming up right now?
Well, yeah, I mean that it looks like that. I don't know where it was going when we go back to the beginning of this before that. Maybe this was interrupted just in time.
I mean, interrupted what? Your internet browser? What's happening here?
I also just think that it takes a very long time for Christian to be able to gather himself before he wants to open this door. Also,
I mean, he had to, maybe like, when you get out of the bed really quickly and you got to get your blood flow together, like, don't stand up too fast because,
around the room.
Yeah, you might lose your balance and fall over. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. He about knocked something off the dresser though. Didn't he? He's stepping on stuff. Talking about, I just need to get my glasses. Like, sir, it's pitch black in here. Yeah. Like, what do you need your glasses for? As someone who wears them, I can tell you, in the dark, they do nothing.
He won't be able to make out who's at the door if he doesn't put his glasses on in the dark.
Oh, Brittany, I'm sorry, didn't see you there. Like, sir, you obviously didn't need those glasses to do whatever you were doing before this. So I'm not quite sure why you had to need them to open the door. But okay. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. This is perfectly normal.
All right. We got a lot of other stuff to talk about. Chappell, we talked about last week how Frenchie had told us that he would be off social media. He got back on this week. He got on eBay. So, of course, the next logical step in the reality TV career of Frenchie has to be Frenchie's
OnlyFans
appearance. Well, close. Frenchie is now on Cameo.
Oh, that's less interesting. I thought we were gonna have to do some research, but now I don't care.
$25 for Frenchie on Cameo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
It's a deal.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, Frenchie being back on social media is a surprise to no one. Frenchie lying so much on social media has been very fun to watch. I saw a post, it was like a screenshot of his Instagram post where I guess he was doing Q&A.
Yes.
And one of the people were like, like, hey, here's a clip of Alyssa and Christian talking about how Alyssa would have gone home week 1 had Travis won the veto. And, even though Frenchie promised all the people of color and the women safety in the house. And Frenchie, of course, responds like, ha ha ha, y'all were not let in on my top secret plan. It would have been neither Alyssa or Travis going home that week. It's kind of like, well, how do you know? Like, what was the plan? We've run through all the options. Unless you were going to just randomly go back and get Brent, who you swore up and down to that you wouldn't nominate. I don't think there's anybody else in the house, Frenchie, that you could have gone after. I just don't know why he's lying so much.
Yeah, I didn't even take a look at Frenchie's Instagram that you bring it to our attention. Frenchie's got some wild posts on Instagram that that Frenchie is, that he let this go to his head when he, here's his diary room count. This is an Instagram post.
I'm sorry, what?
Frenchie has shared the edgic of Big Brother of how many diary rooms he got during the Big Brother season.
But why would you be proud of that? That's it. You do know that it's 2 weeks. That's it. Why would you be proud of that? I would never remind anyone that I went home so early in this game.
Yeah. Follow Frenchie on Snapchat.
Absolutely not.
If you want to scan this thing.
No. But his family does seem precious. I'm sure they're nice people, but I just want him to stop lying. Actually, leave us alone. Frenchie, seriously, leave us alone. I get it. People have questions for you. You were there for 2 weeks. There aren't that many questions for you to answer. If you just tell the truth the first time, we don't have to keep coming back and asking over and over again for the same questions. This is the problem. See, Julie softballs him when he gets out the house.
Yeah.
She the show saved him. Thus, all the interviewers have to save him too. So then he's like, oh, everyone believes what the dream I'm selling. And then we get to us. He's like, no, didn't you watch the show? Or you didn't see this on the live feeds? I didn't do any of that. Frenchie, baby, listen. We don't have lives. This is all we do is watch Big Brother during the summer. This is 20 some odd years. This is it. So no, you can't tell us anything about your game. We saw it. You didn't see all of your game. We did. So we don't need you showing us the confessional count because goddamn it, we sat through all of them and we're not happy. The show was damn near unwatchable that last week. I just what is happening? So I just want him to just bring it back. Love yourself, Frenchie, because right now it looks like you're struggling with that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go to Frenchie's cameo. So $25 for Frenchie.
Okay.
He is a house guest on Big Brother 23, the CBS original series. He is a farmer and a dad, and the family is giving you dead gum reason to chat. I don't think that's how you spell it. I don't think that's
gum.
Quotes. Dead gum.
Dead gum. It's like
that's dead.
Yeah, this is wild.
Running his cameo. Here's what Frenchie has to say on Cameo. Let's see if let's watch his sample video.
Okay.
What's up, Cameo? It's Frenchie from Big Brother 23, and I'm excited to finally be here. I'm gonna give you cameos that are wild as my first dead gum week in the Big Brother house. So let me know you want to shout out to your friend. Tell your boyfriend you're done with him. Anything, it don't matter. I love you. Can't wait to see you soon.
I feel like he said dead gum.
Yeah, I think he thinks that's what he's saying.
When he was in the diary room, did they say to him, can you say daggone? And then now I think he's not in the diary room, is he trying to remember what word they told him to say and he's saying dead gum?
It just took on a life of its own at this point. It's bigger than him at this point. He has to perpetuate what he thinks is his meta, and dead gum is his catchphrase. We're gonna remember Frenchie for the rest of our lives as the dead gum second boot of Big Brother 23.
Yeah. I want to play this one more time,
please.
Okay.
What's up, Cameo? It's Frenchie from Big Brother 23, and I'm excited to finally be here. I'm going to give you cameos that are wild as my first dead gum week in the Big Brother house. So let me know you want to shout out to your friend. Tell your boyfriend you're done with him. Anything, it don't matter. I love you. Can't wait to see you soon.
Now, Chappell, could you imagine the scenario where a woman watches this and wants to tell her boyfriend that she's done with him and is going to pay Frenchie $25 to dump her boyfriend?
He's the showman's killer, Rob.
It's like,
obviously no
hey,
showman,
what's
no
going on?
romance.
It's Frenchie from Big Brother, and I'm the showman's killer. And I'm gonna tell you, this dead gum relationship is gone. It's deader than a Thanksgiving turkey on the day of Thanksgiving. Woo boy.
Pretty much. I mean, and you know, famously, he has killed all the showmances that ever existed, and there is not one showmance left in the house thanks to Frenchie. I don't think I would trust him with breaking up with anybody for me, because he's gonna be like, "Don't worry, Chappell, I got it. Just by the end of the week, this person's gonna be gone. It's nothing. He's gonna come back.
You'll be dead gum."
Right.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna be like, "Ooh, so something happened," and she doesn't think y'all have broken up. She actually thinks y'all are going to get married. I'm just saying. But no showmances on my watch. No romances on my watch. I don't think anybody should pay money for this. You know, I think you could probably break up with somebody without all of this. However, if you did send me a cameo from Frenchie, good or bad, I think that's grounds to get broken up with. Yeah, I'd break up with you.
Okay, so
you spent money. You spent money on this. Obviously, you are not responsible enough to be in a relationship with me. Like $25, you could have bought me something worth it. A bidet, a subscription to Liz and Julia's, whatever. I mean, just $25. There's better things you could spend money on. Like, I'd much rather see them than Frenchie.
All right, would you rather 3 Frenchie cameos or one from Christine who didn't make the cast?
Wait a minute. So how much is her cameo going for? Because is it $75?
The last we checked, last week it was $75.
I mean, Christy had some interesting takes. Apparently, she thinks that Claire is the one who sabotaged her. And so for me, I need more. I would like to ask questions about that. Would I pay $75 for those questions? No. But if you're going to pay for Frenchie's cameo, might I just throw this out there? Don't. And send me the money so that we can get the real answers from Christy, because Frenchie is just going to lie to us.
Yeah. So let me see if I can share the tweet that Chappell mentions from Christine from this season.
Christy.
I'm sorry.
Is it Christine or Christy? I don't know her name.
Look, she didn't make the house. I don't need to learn her name. Okay.
Christy Hofbeck.
Christy. Not Christy Hofbeck.
Christine Hofbeck.
Yes. No. Chrissy.
Christy. Christy is from the other Big Brother.
This is somebody, an intrepid Big Brother fan, was, I guess, going through her likes, and Christy Valdesari liked the tweet that said Claire tampering with Christy's COVID test so she could make it on BB23. Also, she liked this tweet of Claire is so boring. We should have had Christy.
Because you're like, you really missed out this time.
Always in the likes, Chappell.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she's lobbying for like a return spot. I
think she's lobbying for the next Big Brother boxing.
Yeah, I would be afraid of Claire because Claire is tall. I don't know how tall Christy is, but Claire looked like she bout that action, and so I wouldn't recommend this from Christy. Yeah, this doesn't look great. Also, I guess, but that tweet probably has some truth to it, right? Because Claire is a software engineer, so there's no telling like if she got into the database
system to
she
get
could
in there.
I mean, I don't think that's the craziest thing that could happen, honestly. Like, if you really want in, you're like, okay, who do I pick on? And then you go for Christy because she's, she obviously somebody this is going to really bother them. So she knocked Christy out. Nobody was sad. Like, oh, Christy's gone. But then you get Claire, and everyone's like, oh, well, screw that. So he's like, oh, do you want to investigate how this happened? No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't look into it. Also, didn't Christy's test turn out to be like, it was a false positive, right? She didn't actually test. Yeah, I don't think she actually tested positive for COVID, or at least that's the lie she said on Instagram. And so, yeah, there's a reason to believe there were shenanigans here. And I love shenanigans.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out on how many shady Claire tweets she's liking the rest of the way. Chappell. Okay. Let's keep going. Should we talk about the new sensation which has taken over the Big Brother live feeds over the last couple of days? This house, first off, they love to play the game of Big Brother, but they like to also have their fun too. And they've played lots of different games between playing Mafia. They've played Among Us in the house. They're always trying out new games. And the new hit this week has been the Big Blue Couch. And I have so many questions about what the Big Blue Couch is.
Bum 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 bum. I'm not gonna sing it, but I just know that part. Yeah.
It's a Big Blue Couch. And it's blue and
it's white and yeah.
Okay. So first off, is the Big Blue Couch something that is original to did the people in the Big Brother house make up the Big Blue Couch, or is the Big Blue Couch something that people play outside? Can you play the Big Blue Couch if you're not in the Big Brother house?
No, this is specific to our house guests this time. The couch is white,
Yeah, why is it called the Big Blue Couch?
I saw some conversation between Kylan and Derek F. I think there was some confusion as to why it was called the BBC. And I guess the argument was, would you prefer that it be called the BWC? And so I guess for Kylan, it made more sense to be the BBC. Who knows? So yeah, I'm fine with it being called that.
Yeah.
Make me uncomfortable at all. Yeah.
So the Big Blue Couch,
the BBC.
Is it like American Idol?
It's more like a variety show. They have the theme song. Azza and Hannah are like the choreographers, and they come out and they do the theme song, but they have auditions. I think this might have been Derek F's idea, if I remember correctly, but it's been going on, and they've had a lot of content. They've had, like you said, they've done Mafia. They've done performances. I see Azza trying to moonwalk. She should never do that again. But these things happen at the Big Blue Couch. The BBC is where it's at.
Yeah. So apparently, Marietta says it's like America's Got Talent.
Yeah, except talent in quotation marks. It's like, oh, okay. Like if you got a thing, but America's Got Talent is very much like that. Do your thing, and we're gonna clap you on. I saw them. Look, let me talk about Black folk real quick.
Yeah.
They was doing the electric slide to the Big Blue Couch theme song. Black people don't know how to do nothing together except the electric slide. Like we can't start nothing on time except the electric slide a lot of times. And it just bothers me. I mean, like, we were supposed to be here at 9:30. It's 9:45. But when that beat drops, the bum, 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 the Big Blue Couch, they just get to dancing. I was like, what? If y'all don't sit y'all black asses down. So, I enjoy seeing this, but it's very much like the variety hour that it kind of signals the end of strategy for the night. For me, at least. That's when I go to sleep.
You turn it off when you get to the Big Blue Couch.
I watch it, but I'm not paying attention. I'm like, oh, it's in the background. They're like doing goofy stuff. I did stay up and watch them play Mafia one night, but aside from that, like, no, I don't really hang out for the Big Blue Couch as far as like the strategy goes,
Yeah. I'm seeing the chat that apparently that it started on a couch that was upstairs. That was a blue couch. And
yeah, they moved the other couch, or it's in the other room, I guess, right? And so now it's the big white couch, but Big Blue Couch just has a better ring to it.
Okay. Do you think that the Big Blue Couch will continue on after this week?
I mean, yeah, I don't see it going anywhere until the cookout has a turn on each other. Then there's gonna be a lot less to sing about. Right now, it's very kumbaya, because they have gotten to the point where like the house's targets have gone home every week, and I say the house because there's been no one in objection to any of these targets except maybe Derek F with Frenchie. But for the last 3 weeks, it's been smooth sailing. And I think this week with Whitney going, it's still going to be like, oh, okay. But let Hannah and Kylan end up on the block together or something. Ain't gonna be no singing that week. If Tiffany ends up on the block, I don't think anybody will be allowed to sing. She kind of gives me the vibes that she's gonna shut all that down. Yeah, shut all that down. So yeah, we have it for now, but I doubt it makes it to like the final. The final 3 is not gonna be sitting around singing the Big Blue Couch theme song. I highly doubt it at this point.
Okay. Let's talk about some drama from the Big Brother alumni. Okay. This is something that came up, and this is from Big Brother 21, going back a couple of seasons. And let's talk about a post that was made by friend of the podcast, Kemi. Kemi had this to say. Kemi said, here, let me go up to this is the second part of that tweet. This is a conversation with her and the Nick Macaroni. That Kemi says, 2 years ago, someone was arguing with me. It doesn't take more than $700 to raise a kid. That someone now has a baby on the way. Time to put your money where the kid's mouth is, I guess. And then Nick Macaroni of BB23 said, I said there should be a limit on how much is given in child support. $2,500 max a month to protect athletes and people with a bunch of money from giving $200K a month away. Example, PJ Washington or Kelly Clarkson. I wouldn't say it was an argument. I thought it was a great discussion. Which then continued on in another post. Kemi responded, that's not what you said, LMAO. I did a whole diary room session on it, so I remember it vividly. And Nick Macaroni said, okay, I'm not going to argue with you. If that's what was said, then sure, that's what I said. Seems a little passive aggressive. Not sure what the point of the tweet was. I understand you don't like me. I apologize when I got off the show, and I'm truly sorry for what I said. That still doesn't make it right. I know.
Yeah, Nick Macaroni is like, hey, listen, you might be 100% correct here, but stop talking about me, please. I've like, I haven't apologized enough here. And I'd say, no, Nick Macaroni, you have not apologized enough. You need to apologize more, damn it. Like, Kimmy went through some horrible stuff in that house, and we all got to watch it on television. So you don't get to get mad that she tweeted about your situation when you were dead ass wrong about child support, pretty much dead ass wrong your entire time in the Big Brother house, and continue to be dead ass wrong now. So no, we don't feel bad for you here, but I love how he backtracks and like, okay, I'm not going to argue with you. If that's what you think I said it. I was like, yeah, because that's what you said. You said that. We know you did. We know you said. I didn't have to see it because I know you said it. So yeah, this guy here, it's almost like we should set up some type of like, I don't know, organized event where someone just punches him in the face.
Hold that thought. Yeah, Nick Macaroni, like I feel like that really was one of the people that got off like really easy from Big Brother 21. I feel like that everybody's like focused on like Jack and Jackson, and I thought that Nick Macaroni has like a top 10 list of things that he needed to apologize for after that season.
And he could easily avoid all of that by just being quiet. Just shut up. Just shut up. Kimmy did not tag him in that tweet. He has her contact information. I'm 100% sure. So if he felt like this is something we need to talk about, he could have DM'd her. He could have texted her. He could have called her. I'm sure he could get the number. Even if she, like, they could have set this up. But you come into Twitter to be publicly like, no, that's not what I said. I was talking about for PJ Washington and his sham of relationship with Brittany Renner. Like, sir, nobody cares. What we care about is you owning up to what you did to Kimmy, and then also leaving her alone. She tweeted that. She can tweet about you, but don't like try to like, listen, you have got through scot-free for the most part. Just go into obscurity. Like, and take Sam from Big Brother as well. Take that guy too, because he won't shut up. Like, just go into the distance. It'd be fine. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Send it. Send his ass on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send it to the house, you know?
By the way, Chappell, Nick Macaroni is on Cameo, also for $25. Which $25 cameo would you rather have, Nick Macaroni or Frenchie?
Physical challenge. Is that not an option? Okay, like give me the giant mosquito in the boxing match. I want it.
Yeah,
like yeah.
Yeah, here's Nick Macaroni is over on Cameo.
What the hell does he have to? Never mind. Continue.
Yeah.
And on the Cameo, I cannot wait to give y'all shout outs. I hope that you guys hit me up. I can't wait to interact with you more. Hopefully I can meet you guys too. Keep hitting me up, and I promise you I will keep these videos flowing.
What is he like? Just wake up to make that video?
They're like, Nick, you have to submit your video
Did
today.
Brittany,
Like, oh
like
God.
knocking on the door?
He's like, gosh, she's in the restroom. Yeah. Who is paying for this? I would like to know. Also, send me money. Send me money. And send Kirsten McKenna's money too. We have money and bills. Like, we need money and we got bills to pay. Like, this guy here, I don't care if he has bills to pay and needs money. Like, don't give him money.
He's got a baby coming.
Get a job, bum. No, I'm kidding. I think for me, do not encourage this behavior. Just send me the money, and then I will make sure that I use it for shoes and stuff, because God knows what this kid is like, what he's going to use the money for. He has a baby on the way, but he just strikes me as somebody who might not pay the child support.
Yeah.
You know?
You wouldn't want to hear from him if it was your birthday,
What?
Chappell?
Hi, Daviana. I remember you. I remember because I remember Kira.
Okay. So he's got a good memory.
I mean, it's easy to remember your fan. Celebrities have to remember their fan all the time.
Okay. All right. Well, Chappell, Nick Macaroni is busy. This is a busy week for him. He's got a lot going on because Nick Macaroni is going to be one of the Big Brother alumni who is featured in the big upcoming CelebrityNetFights.com event, Big Brother USA versus Big Brother Canada boxing match.
First of all, I have so much to say. Number one, I did say that we needed an organized event where someone punches him in the face, and it looks like we got that. But number two, had these tweets from Kimmy not, this whole conversation not surfaced this week, you could have paid me, like, you could have bet me $5,000 if this person was not on Big Brother ever, and I'd have been like, yeah, whatever. I don't remember him. So the fact that he made it onto the card for the match, it's like, there was nobody else who deserved to get punched in the face. Like, don't get me wrong, put him at the top of the list, but like, nobody was Jackson, Mickey, and I available. Like, at least go get the top of the go to the top of the food chain. Don't go get this guy. I mean, if he wants to get punched in the face, fine. I would never stand in the way of that. If you go get punched in the face, Nick Macaroni, you go, girl. But what I'm saying is, like, how do we end up with him? What's the options here?
Let's take a look at the card and let's see.
Okay.
Let's see, because I don't even know what's going on here. So this is Celebrity Boxing. This is taking place this weekend, this Friday night. That you can go ahead. I'll give out the link if you want to watch it. CelebrityNetFights.com. I think it costs $20 if you want to check out this event. We can talk about it here. We'll also bring you some results next week and tell you a little bit about what happened. All right, here we go. Here's the card for the event. Okay. Pay-per-view fight number 1. Tommy Boy Plant versus Jeremy the Manimal Maguire. All right. I mean, this is
who the hell are these people? Who are these people?
Tommy Boy Plant is from Big Brother Canada 2 versus Jeremy the Manimal Maguire from Big Brother 15.
Who? Jeremy? Who is Jeremy? What?
There's Tommy Boy Plant.
That is not the Tommy I remember. Where's Tommy Bracco? Where is he at? He didn't want to come for this.
And then here's Jeremy Maguire. He drank the wine, but from the before that Have-Nots was over, I think.
Oh, that's the girl who was slightly less problematic than all the rest of the girls, but like was still on the problematic girls team side. That's that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Like, wow, dang, they really remember these people when they're looking for Big Brother people. Like they go deep, because I would have never. Jeez, wow, that
Okay.
is
All
like I
right.
just saw a celebrity.
Okay, here's one that might be a little bit more interesting.
Okay.
Godfrey, the
Okay.
finesse god. I didn't know that was his nickname.
Mm.
Manguiza versus Enzo, the Meow Meow Palumbo.
All right, so let's look. They're about the same
With the
height,
tail
I
of the
think.
tape.
Yeah. Enzo's
Okay.
got a couple inches on him, and it looks like they're way about the same. Am I looking at that correctly?
Yeah, that but I think that Godfrey is a much younger man than Enzo. Godfrey is 28, 5'10, 185. I feel like that he is in a lot better shape than Enzo.
Yeah, Enzo was jacked when he came back for All Stars last time, so I wouldn't put anything past him this time. I know Hannah's gonna be sad that she's inside the house and not able to see her crush, her celebrity crush fighting. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go with Godfrey on this one. I just feel like he's got a little bit more energy on him.
Yeah, Godfrey famously leapt into the air, feet off the ground.
Right.
Enzo famously is not
Receiving
necessarily
feet
what
pictures.
you'd call, in
Yeah.
peak physical condition. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't. Enzo's like 65-ish, so like it's just not fair to have him fighting somebody like Godfrey. Just I'm not age shaming him at all. Like it's plenty of 65-year-old boxers could beat me up, but I don't think Enzo is one of those people.
I mean, do we have an updated medical condition on Enzo?
Enzo, you have hemorrhoids.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh, punch him right in the hemorrhoid. So, bow, ass shot. See what happens.
That's a spritzer water.
That's what happens with that ass shot. Bow. That's what what they say when you go into the well, Enzo's had a few of those exams by now, I'm sure, but after a certain age, men of a certain age have to get those things happening. Rob, why are you laughing?
You have hemorrhoids.
You had hemorrhoids.
Yeah, punch him right in the hemorrhoid, right in the jejunum. Bow. Oh, that's not where a hemorrhoid is. I don't know. Look, afterwards he'll need a bidet, but I think currently, if Godfrey hits him enough, he might need one.
Whistles.
Yeah. All right.
Punch him in the nipple factory.
Right? Oh, by the way, in case Enzo does pass this week.
I just don't want to die fat, yo. That's it. I'll be mortified at my own wake if I'm fat, yo.
Okay. So
Yeah. I don't look. That's a reasonable fear. Okay, I refuse to die fat as well. Like y'all ain't gonna be looking at my big ass in the conference talking about woo Chappell. Like I don't think Enzo's gonna die this week. But if I had to give the match to somebody, I'd say Godfrey probably here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would think so. So. All right, fight number 3. Here we go. Dallas, the D-Train Cormier, is fighting Nick, the landlord.
Nick, the landlord? The landlord? Sir, why do you want to be a horrible person? Like, you just wake up one day and be like, what's the worst occupation? Like, Nick, the cop. Like Nick, the landlord. Macaroni. Here to evict you from your house. Like, I got evicted from Big Brother. Like, what are you doing? The landlord?
Is he the landlord because he's like evicting people from the house? Is that what?
But he was evicted.
Big Brother joke?
But you didn't win. You didn't win. You had no chance of winning. You should not be bringing like Big Brother into this at all. Like, don't get me wrong. You are blessed to be on this card because I can, for the life of me, cannot remember how they got you on this show.
He's supposed to be a therapist.
Can he be a therapist after going on Big Brother? Like, you obviously, you might not be stable enough. And we've seen him on Big Brother. He could not be my therapist. I know that much. But landlords are not, that's not something I would want to like hang my hat on. Like, oh, I'm the landlord. Especially if you were the one who got evicted. Like, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
What time is the fight? I might make the trip to go see this man get punched in the face.
I think it's let me see if I can find that out from the chat of what time it's going to be. think it's probably 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'm fighting Dallas. Dallas is a 2-time Big Brother player. Somehow they brought Dallas back for Big Brother All-Stars.
How do you do?
Not good. And somehow I also made Dallas my winner pick twice. So I've got a good hate into Dallas for really screwing me twice.
Oh man, so this is a win-win for us because either one of these people are going to get punched in the face and we're going to get to watch it.
Yeah, my money's on Dallas though.
My money's on Dallas too, but just for you, I hope he gets a couple punches to the face as well.
Does Dallas have a tattoo that says "Mama's Boy"?
See, anybody bold enough to get that kind of tattoo, I actually might put my money on them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dallas looks like he does. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with Dallas. Yeah.
Okay.
D-Train.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
Get those $25 cameos from Nick Macaroni while you can.
All right. Yeah.
This women boxing also. This is Madeline Maddie D'Annunzio is going to take on Angie Rockstar, Chappell.
So I like this. I like this because Maddie has a cool. Oh my gosh, not disgusting. What if they had scheduled this on her daughter's birthday? You know, that would have been fun.
I can't believe on my daughter's birthday.
Imagine getting your ass whooped on TV on your daughter's birthday.
Yes.
Maddie D'Annunzio is that's a cool ass boxing name. Like that sounds like someone who's going to have a decent knockout record. But Rockstar, she from Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she better not get her ass whooped because they're gonna talk about her. She ain't gonna be able to come back to the neighborhood.
Yeah, was Rockstar also like a roller derby person?
I think so. I think she was like, she's physical. I don't know much about Maddie except for her name.
I don't know too much about her there.
Yeah, but this is a fight of tiny people because I think she's 5'3" and Rockstar is 5'4". So you know, that's a horrible picture of Rockstar. She is a pretty lady, and that is not a pretty picture.
Yes.
It looks like they cropped it off of something else. You know, like there was a group photo because you see how
it's like all Big Brother photos.
Yeah, and they just cropped them out. I don't love that, but you know, I think my money's on Rockstar here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the fifth fight is going to be Hamza, King of Chaos, versus Jose Rose Flores. Rose all day.
Gross. Yeah.
I love Jose.
We do love Jose. He's a hot ass mess, but we love it. Do we think he's going to win this fight?
One of my favorite things that we did on the podcast that it was during Big Brother OTT. We had a live show and Jose came to the live show and just killed on the live show. Yeah.
Jose is, if nothing else, very good TV. I'm not surprised that he's cast in this role. He's very confrontational as well. We see Jose in plenty of like Twitter fights with people. What do you think about Hamza though?
So I don't know. I feel like that Hamza might be like a better fighter. I don't know. Jose, I feel like is in great shape, but does he box? I feel like that Hamza, I feel like has that in his background.
I don't know about Hamza's background, but I'm pretty sure Jose has been like preparing for something like this. So I wouldn't be shocked if Jose is like has been getting in shape for this and is well trained. But I mean, if Hamza does this and all the time, then he's outmatched. But I'd be interested to see what happens. I think this will be a fun one.
Okay. Next one is Michael Rocky Mountain Stubley. I have no idea who this person is.
All right, that makes two of us.
Caleb, the Beast Mode Cowboy Reynolds. Boy, how the mighty have fallen, Chappell. Once upon a time.
Who is the mighty?
Caleb Beast Mode Cowboy.
When was he mighty?
He was going to be. They cast him to be a Survivor game changer.
Well, I mean, did you miss the rest of that cast too? Like anybody was a game changer.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, there was a time where he got evacuated from Survivor Co-Wrong, and they were like, "Oh my God, Beast Mode Cowboy." Here he is in celebrity boxing, fighting Rocky Mountain Stubley, who I'm being told is the only person evicted from BB Canada 8.
okay, I got nothing here. Like, we don't know enough about Rocky Mountain, Stubley, and then Caleb. We've seen him. He's had high highs with his Judy chopping. I don't know if that's going to play into this at all. But then we've seen him at low lows with Game Changers and his stint
And
on
Go Wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah,
Exactly. So I mean, sky's the limit, here for Caleb. But yeah, it's probably like a big margin of error here. Like he also could die. And I don't want that for him. So we're gonna pray for Caleb here.
Okay, pray for Beast Mode Cowboy.
Mhm.
Fight number 7: Adam the Marine Pike versus Josh the Cuban Wrecking Ball Martinez.
First question: is Adam a Marine?
I don't know.
If Adam is a Marine, go ahead and make the arrangements for Josh's funeral, because he will die. I don't think
a big dude.
Right. And Josh is not small, but make no mistake.
But
I would kill
tough.
Yeah, he doesn't come off tough. Like, personally, he cries a little too much for my liking. Like, just in general, like if I got my ass beat by somebody who then cried about it, I would kill myself later on. Like, you cannot like teary-eyed beat my ass and think I'm just gonna like go on about my day. That would just be the end of my days. So here, like, the Marine has to beat Josh in this boxing match, because if you lose to Josh Martinez,
no,
that's it. Right. Like, that's it.
Laureen says, no, he isn't a Marine, but he's going to kill John. Well, what is it? Isn't that stolen valor?
Yeah, can you just like rob the Navy sailor? Like, okay, like,
I mean, I know the general wasn't really in the army, but I feel like the Marine is like very specific.
I mean, it is like the Marine biologist. Like, what are you like?
They call him the Marine because he looks like one. That's not right.
Well, change Nick's nickname to the Clown, because that's what he looks like. Yeah, Nick the Clown Macaroni.
Now, Chappell, Josh Martinez was once famously asked about another fight that he would participate in.
Would you rather fight a giant mosquito one time and get your ass whipped by it? Or would you like the relationship that you have and never get bit again? Or do you like the relationship that you have with mosquitoes right now?
Now, he said that he would rather get his ass beat by the giant mosquito.
He answered the question so fast, like before it was even done. Yeah,
giant mosquito one time and get your ass whipped by it.
Yeah, and get your ass whooped is when he said,
he
"Yeah."
didn't even wait for the other thing, or was like, or would you rather get $1 million?
No, he was like, "Would you like to get your ass whooped?" Yes, please and thank you. Good, lucky for him, we're fighting Adam the Mosquito Pike this week, and he's gonna whoop your ass. So this is fine. This is normal. All I know is that if Josh Martinez loses this fight, he might as well just hang it up, because Devin from the challenge, CT from the challenge, Kyle from the challenge, anybody who's ever seen this man on television or been in the same room with him is going to make him even more of a laughingstock than he already is sometimes. So he needs to win this fight for all of us, because this will never, like, we're never getting rid of him if he loses this fight.
Yeah, here's his entrance music.
Okay.
It's gonna go great for Josh Martinez.
Joshy Pot and Pans Martinez.
Okay. Then the co-main event. John the Fessy Hunter Party versus Fessy.
Look, John Party.
John Party's nickname is the Fessy Hunter. I am worried for that. Fessy's a big dude, but John Party looks like that. I wouldn't mess with him.
So John Party didn't look like that on the show, though.
No,
he has transformed into like it's just, I'm not quite sure what happened. Like a
belligerent homeless man. I would
like a ragamuffin. Him. He looks like a ragamuffin, and not the nice kind. He's like Billy Kidman, the wrestler, almost. What's the let's get the party started? What's that guy who sings that song? It's just he's getting a lot of chaotic energy. I'm worried for Fessy now. And also, I didn't know John Party was that big. He's 6'5".
He's a big guy. Yeah, he's a hockey player. Yeah.
He's huge.
No joke. Like John Party has nothing to lose.
Rob, I cannot hear your audio
Fessy,
at all.
I feel like has like a viable career on the challenge. Right?
Rob, I can't hear your audio.
Like that you can't hear my audio? Did you lose me? Hold on, let me just make sure that everything is
There it is.
Okay.
We're back.
Yeah. Like I feel like that Fessy has a lot going on for him. He's a viable career on the challenge. John Party has nothing to lose.
And everything to gain. I mean, he's coming here to hunt Fessy specifically. He's not like the macaroni hunter, you know.
Yeah.
He's come here for Fessel, the moron.
Yeah, for getting involved with this.
Yeah. Is a moron.
Yeah. I mean, what could they be paying these people to be part of this?
Where does the money go? Is this like
I don't think it's for charity.
This isn't for charity? See, I thought, like I'm supporting a cause here.
I mean, I could be wrong here. I guess let me check About Us, but I don't believe that. I believe this is for profit.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, then I'm going to watch and laugh. How about that?
It was Adele set it up with this guy.
Adele, nothing.
But yeah, I think it would be talking it like they'd probably have it like more prominently if it was for a charity.
Do they only do Big Brother? Like, is this their first event,
I guess
or is this like
other celebrity net fights?
And we're not going to talk about it, Rob? I mean, do you see any other, like, you got to go into the website now. We're here.
I guess so. All right. So celebrity net fights.
It's like Real Housewives of the Potomac versus the, like, you know.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of New Jersey. Let's see what happens. Ding, ding, ding.
CelebrityNetFights.com. Maybe there's other stuff going on here.
Yeah. Survivor the Amazon on Celebrity Net Fights.
So I guess so. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the first celebrity net fight.
So this is the one that pops it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's a choice.
Yeah.
Do you think this will be the last one?
I think we got. It depends how this one goes.
It's not looking great. Not looking great. What is the other main event?
Okay, so the other main event is okay. Hold on, let me go back to the fight card here.
No, it's
website. Maybe there's too many people on the website for
yes,
celebrity net fights this week.
That's exactly what the issue is the traffic.
Yeah, with all the hubbub about this. Okay.
Yes, I'm sure that's exactly what's happening, and there's no other explanation at all.
But I could tell you it is. Okay, then the other part of the main event is a women's match. It's Veronica Vicious V Doherty, a.k.a. Plur, versus KC Cool Hands Clark.
Okay. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Veronica was a woman who was that unfairly voted in to the House by Canada. To take on KC, who I think KC is ready to destroy Veronica.
Casey has had a recent injury on the challenge where she like hurt her leg or something, if I remember correctly. So maybe she's at a slight disadvantage, you know, when it comes to movement around the ring. But I don't know. Like, Casey is very physical.
Casey is also 4 inches taller.
Okay, that's gonna mean a lot because the wingspan. Her reach is she only got like an inch and a half more reach, but it does matter. Oh, and she's won 2 HOHs, and Veronica is not.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Chappell, I know you were thinking about going. All right. So if you want to get a suite, it's $150.
Okay. Does it come with alcohol?
Let's see. These are for the suite seats. Okay. So you can get suite 1, suite 2, suite 3. How many people get to sit in the suite?
Well, Jacob Jones and I are going to get them if we go. It'll be if I go, I got my tag team partner, Trey J, with me.
Card is subject to change.
So what if John Party goes up against somebody who's not Fessel?
Yeah.
And he's the Fessy hunter.
But then he's going to go up against Frenchie.
Right, like so he's the Fessy
She's
hunter.
standing by, waiting for the phone to ring.
I have to put my money on Frenchie there because John Party was like put in this position to take out Fessy specifically. His skill set is only for Fessel. So if he fights against anybody else, he's the Fessy hunter, not the Frenchie hunter. I just have to see that. I hate to say it, but I think Frenchie would take that W.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what's going on with the Big Brother Celebrity Net Fights boxing coming up this weekend. Well, what's the realistic chances that you would go to that?
Honestly, it's like 50-50 right now.
50-50.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad for me because I'm normally like yeah, I'll go, or like I'm not absolutely not going. And right now, I still haven't made up my mind. So you know, it is what it is. If you got any free tickets, send it to me, and I'll definitely be there. Or
Chappell, if you want to go, we'll send you all expense paid to Celebrity Net Fights if you want to go.
Ooh, to the suite, Rob. $150 for my suite.
If you want a suite, we'll get you a suite.
Sign me up. Look, is this the life? Is this all I needed to do? Rob,
yes.
Look, I didn't know it got like. Let me text Trey J real quick and tell him to put the cat down and get ready to go.
We
like sweets.
Go for it. Go for it. If you're gonna go, we'll send you there.
Me and Trey J.
Okay.
Right. I can't go without my tag partner.
Celebrity Net Fights. So, all right, let me see. Some sad news to report this week. That we had some reports from the Big Brother alumni that Big Brother legend Dr. Will Kirby is going to be divorcing his longtime wife. It was announced this week.
This is a shout out for all the Big Brother only listeners. This is a shout out to the Reality TV Rewind because we've talked about this, Rob, you and I.
Yes, just very recently. I think I was on the last podcast we did with Jenny Autumn. But Dr. Will is going to be divorcing Erin Brody of For Love or Money.
Yeah, and so we talked about this last time, but For Love of Money was the one where they had to choose she had to decide if she wanted to take the money or be with the guy, right?
I think it was with the other. I think the other woman chose the money, right?
Oh yeah. That's what it was. And then Dr. Will, I guess, shot his shot at some point, and now here they are together. And now, no, that's what it was. Erin Brody chose the money. She chose the money over love.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then her and Dr. Will combined their incomes and became the power couple that we knew them to be. Unfortunately, it sounds like that has come to an end. Do you think Mike Boogie knows?
He knows.
You think he knows?
He's keeping a close eye on everything over there.
He's like waiting in the wings to see what happens.
Xavier called it when he said R.I.P. Chilltown. He knew everything was going to hell in a handbasket. But so, all right, Chappell, Dr. Will back on the market. Do you think potentially that he might find a new Big Brother alumni to become the new Mrs. Dr. Will?
Okay, I like this. So we're trying to find Dr. Will a match, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. This is our new Reality Rewind, basically. Like we're talking about Dr. Will and his search for love in the Big Brother house. So we're looking at past house guests. First question.
Yes.
Is an HOH win a requirement?
No.
Okay.
Dr. Will, he doesn't care about comp wins.
Yeah, I mean, but Kat famously said if you didn't make the merge in Survivor, you were undateable. Yeah. So I was like, well, maybe if you don't win HOH, you can't be married.
Maybe they have to make the jury. That might be a thing for Dr. Will. Although, season 2 Shannon, as Liv points out, did not make the jury, but they did not. Or I guess she did make the jury. I guess everybody was on the jury in that season.
Yeah, they didn't put anybody on the jury that year, but in season 2 Shannon. So do we see them rekindling their old thing? It's been 20 years.
Mm-hmm. I think not.
You sure? I mean, Dr. Will, he is a shiny looking guy. He looks very together. So maybe she sees it and she wants that.
Has she been?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Has she been self-laminating? It's a good question. I don't know.
Kennedy wants to know, what about Kat Dunn?
Kat Dunn is an option, I'm sure. She famously was once had a thing with Nick Macaroni, who we've spoken about.
Yeah.
So, you know, would this be an upgrade? Sure. You can't do any worse at this point. They're not the Nick Macaroni. So put her that's in the W list.
From the Big Brother 23 alumni, looks like that Whitney is heading out of the house. What do you think about Dr. Will and Whitney?
I think if Whitney wants it, then she's going to try. She seems like she's very eager to find something. And if that is Dr. Will, fine. But I think with her going out so early, maybe he's not interested. She does not make the jury if she goes out this week, Rob.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's not able to set his sights on her. What about Claire? Is Claire busy?
So when Claire gets out of the house, maybe her.
Yeah.
And Dr. Will. I mean, she's a big fan.
Strategic power couple. You know, if Claire wins this season, she goes on to marry Dr. Will. What happens here? You know, this is the couple that the Boston Rob and Amber of it all, right?
Going back to Whitney, Katie says, Whitney has all the lotion and Dr. Will is very shiny.
Yeah, and she loves lotion. Oh my gosh. Whitney has been lotioning every inch of Xavier that she could get her hands on for days now.
Yes, well, he's a dermatologist.
He's a dermatologist?
Dr. Will.
Oh yeah, so yeah, then maybe he will lotion her for once.
Yeah, no, I'm not like
I thought he was a plastic surgeon
trying to come up with like other jobs for Xavier.
I thought he was a plastic surgeon this whole time. I've been thinking like he's been doing these like injections and things on himself.
I don't believe he is a plastic surgeon. That he's a dermatologist and he does Botox. I don't think he does plastic surgery.
Oh, see, this whole time I thought he'd been hooking himself up. I mean, he's probably still been like hitting himself with the Botox here and there, bang bang. But I doubt that he's like, okay. It makes more sense now. Dermatologist. His skin is very shiny. Whitney too might be a dermatologist. I think we might need to look into that because, dear God, I've never seen somebody wield lotion the way that she does. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Xavier's walking around the house so shiny. He's Dr. Will shiny because of her. She loves it. She loves it.
He's not laminated, would you say, right?
I mean, she's glazing him if nothing else. So I wouldn't say laminated, but I mean, yeah. He's moist if nothing else.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about friend of the podcast, Caitlin Herman?
Friend of the podcast, Caitlin Herman.
Former friend of the podcast.
Ops of the podcast, Caitlin Herman. I got nothing. I got nothing there. We'll manifest it and see what happens.
Right. All right. Well, let's see. Just keep an eye out this summer if maybe you see that Dr. Will might be hitting it off with a new Big Brother showmance somewhere along the way. Okay.
I mean, we have 20 some odd seasons to look back at. I mean, there are tons of eligible bachelorettes there, and so if he wants that, I'm sure he can flex them. I'm not going to throw Janelle on the bus, but they always did have that little, will they, won't they?
They had chemistry, but Janelle, is from what I understand, I believe is happily married.
I mean, when she got in the house, she had a boyfriend in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying, defile the sanctity of marriage or anything like that. But, Dr. Will, too, was married, and now he's not. So, you never know.
Okay.
Crazier things have happened.
All right. Oh, maybe this is it. Sarah Miller says, what about Dr. Will to Love Island?
I don't know if like his skin can take that kind of direct heat.
Yes.
For long enough.
Like being in the sun for that long.
It's like when you put like aluminum foil in the microwave. It's just like the radiation just starts bouncing off of this indestructible skin. I don't think it might damage something.
Yeah. Chappell, Tess McLean says, what about Liz and Julia?
I mean, listen, if Dr. Will wants to party, this might be where to go and not John party, I guess. Yeah. On the rebound. Like a tennis match of sorts. Just be the balls in the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course.
Zero love. Okay.
Yeah.
how about this week? Tommy Bracco took over the CBS Instagram account and had a prepared anthem ready to go. Let me see if we're ready for this one. Here we go. Let me see if I can cue this up.
Thank you for this incredible opportunity. Mom, Dad,
Okay.
Nana, Anna, film my unity. I love you all so much. I'm sorry if I scared you, but if I'm being honest, I was scared too.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Wrong thing. I shared the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Okay.
No. I almost
Thank you for this incredible opportunity. Mom, Dad, Nana, Anna, film my unity. I love you all so much. I'm sorry if I scared you, but if I'm being honest, I was scared too. Saw my face on the wall, and I was like, wow, beautiful face, but hell no, get me out. This week's been crazy, full of laughs and tears. I've cried enough this week to last me 5 years. House best friends, I love you all dearly, and I hope that you all can see one thing clearly. I love this game, and I came to play, so when you go in that booth, you better vote for me to stay.
What'd you think, Chappell? What, better or worse with the dance?
Thank you for this incredible opportunity. Mom, Dad, Nana, Anna, film my unity. I love you all so much. I'm sorry if I scared you, but if I'm being honest, I was scared too. So my face on the wall, and I was like, wow.
Get this guy on the big blue couch.
This week's been crazy, full of laughs and tears. I've had enough this week to last me.
Whew. Rob.
Yeah.
I thought if I never wanted to hear that rap again as long as I lived, and honestly, this made it okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is hilarious. I could see Britney doing her own version of this when she gets out of the house and goes on TikTok.
Oh, she did like a duet.
Yeah, like the split screen of her next to Tommy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's like he has negative legs. Like this is the smallest person I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. But yeah, he seems like he's in like a lot better shape. Looks like he's added a lot of muscle since he came out of the house, Tommy.
Oh yeah, he's athletic and a dancer and all that good stuff. So this is not surprised to me to see this from him. Maybe like not to these lyrics per se, but the routine in and of itself this seems like on brand for Tommy. He's killing it. He puts so much effort into it. So much. What if next week when Britney's on the block, because it's happening again. What if she does the rap and the dance this time? Like a dance instead of just the rap? Because we told her, keep it cute. We don't need you rapping every week, but she did spoken word last week, rapped the first week. Like what's the next on her performance list? Could you see the TikTok dance coming?
Yeah, I think, she does do TikTok dances. I mean, could she do some sort of like a feat of karate strength? I mean, she is a black belt. I mean, what if they got like some sort of like a board for her to break when she's up for nominations? Like, all right, house guests, Mom, Dad, Nana, I love you. That I just want to say that if you take me off the chopping block, I would like to now chop this block.
So he just chops a piece of wood in half, right? Like right in there. Yeah. She probably could destroy the wood. Just ask Christian, if you ever got some wood, Brittany's the one to go shut it down in a heartbeat. But I think she's hiding that from everyone, like that. Yeah, her karate skills. So yeah. But if you ever got wood, look no further than Brittany to come just destroy it. Just hiya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Judy chop.
Yeah. Brittany. Yeah. We're in the middle of something.
Sorry. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Like Brittany, Alyssa's in the restroom. Wow. Like
sorry.
Not a good time.
Found out about DSLs. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Oh yeah. Brittany, did you hear about DSL?
Heck yeah, man. Ooh, okay, cool.
That's what you should say. Like Brittany, me and Alyssa are busy. Oh, cool. My bad.
Heck yeah, man. Ooh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Get it in, you crazy kids.
Yeah. Okay.
I love Brittany. I love Brittany. I don't care. Listen, I know people were sad that she was on the block several times. Nobody's sadder than her, but
Mhm.
I don't want her to go anywhere because she is always somebody who's going to entertain me. I love her to death. I really think she's a good Big Brother casting like decision because you just can't write some of this stuff.
Chappell, I know this was something that you wanted to talk about today. This is something that we don't normally cover here on the slop here, but I know you wanted to cover something from today's live feed update.
Yeah. I just got a text message from Jacob Jones like 8 minutes ago. I'm assuming he's watching the slop.
Yeah, I've seen it in the chat.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. Do you have the clip from this morning, or do I just need to just describe
okay,
what
so
happened here?
Here's the clip that Chappell wanted to talk about. This comes to us from today's live feed update. Taryn. So just to give the context, I'm not sure when the clip starts. Let me see. Okay, here's
for it.
Yeah.
Two cats in my life.
I recall this. I believe that's more cats than the last time we talked.
Well, it was. Yes, it was. Because I used to be scared of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
How was the two cat touching experiences?
Well, it was like
it
wasn't
two fingers next time, Jacob.
Soft though, right?
It was very
What is he
soft.
doing to the cat?
And then the cat
He's touching the cat. You know, that's how you got just tickling it.
Back. It was
Yeah.
like, I was like, oh my gosh. But one thing I don't like when they jump on me. Like I don't like when they like come across my chest. I just get very frightened because I know about.
He doesn't
cats,
want the
like,
cat to come across
they,
his
like,
chest.
suffocate you.
What?
Or is this allegedly?
I mean, maybe
cats,
I don't know.
I think they can suffocate you, Taryn.
I mean, anything could theoretically suffocate you, right?
Not a dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Chappell, did you want to weigh in on the can cats suffocate you debate?
I mean, so there have been nights where I've been drunk tweeting and I might have told somebody to suffocate me with their cat. I could see that. I just was disturbed by the hand motion Jacob was using to like touch so he's like, I touched a couple cats, and he just kind of like, what were you doing to the cat right there? You just kind of looking for it.
Yeah.
Like, Jacob, what are you doing here? What is happening? Also, and then the cat kind of just, it was a lot. It was a lot, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, like if somebody's cat wants to sit on my face, sit your cat on my face. It's fine. I test it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll test it out. I'm willing to take the L. Like, let's just do the experiment where someone just puts the cat on my face and tries to suffocate me. Jacob Jones is terrified of it. I am not. I am a brave individual. Is this what? Yeah. So this is normal because Rob, you told me that you could suffocate from a cat. You said that you heard something about this where cats like steal your breath.
Yeah, I think that was like I saw like a movie about this where like the cats, like people were very concerned about like, oh, don't let cats around because the cats like steal your breath when you're sleeping.
See, somebody's cat. No one's cats have.
I don't think that the cat actually suffocates you, but I've heard that people say like, oh, a cat is going to steal your breath while you're sleeping.
I mean, a cat has never taken my breath away. I'll just say that right now. But like, I've seen movies where someone like looks like they're about to be suffocated by a cat. I've seen films like that where like just the cat is all over them, just all over their face, and you can't breathe. And they didn't seem to mind it at all. I was like, oh, sign me up, cat on my face. Yeah. But I mean, I would be worried if a cat tried to steal my breath, I guess. But Jacob did this weird thing with his hands in his mouth too. And I was like, well, does a cat put its paw in your mouth? Is that what a cat's paw is? I was very confused by all this. So yeah, I definitely wanted to bring it up. You could press play. It's fine.
Here, I'll go. Let me go back to this. So, okay.
So start where he starts to put his fingers on the cat.
All right. Okay. So he's gonna explain it here.
Soft though, right?
It was
soft though, right?
Terry. The cat like went to like with the back.
Look at Terrence's face. Terrence's like, I know what you're talking about. he gave him the Britney wink. Like, gotcha.
Yeah,
we love this.
Keep
going.
Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, play the whole thing.
Like, I was like, oh my gosh. But one thing I don't like when they jump on me. Like, I don't like when they like come across my chest. This is very frightening because I know about cats. Like, can't they like suffocate you?
What? Or is this
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
Jacob's like, I mean, shit, that's what I heard.
I mean, Taryn reacted very negatively to the anti-cat take.
Right. Jacob's like, I mean, not to freak you out, but these cats out here smothering people, you know. They don't like that. Keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta finish it.
I think they can suffocate you, Taryn.
I mean, anything can theoretically suffocate you, right?
Not a dog.
Not a dog.
Well, surely a dog is more capable of suffocating you than a cat.
Absolutely
Okay.
not.
Are you talking like would the cat come
I agree.
onto your face and just
That's
like
the goal.
smother you, or is that?
That is the goal.
Mouth, right? I think this is. I don't know, but I think this is what cats do. They like put their mouths on top of.
They're like a Death Eater.
I heard they suffocate. I heard they suffocate you, and so I'm thinking they just like crowd their mouth. Sarah, I don't know exactly how they suffocate, but I just hear these stories about cats suffocating, and I'm assuming that it's like like. I don't know.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Those are some wild stories.
Yeah, I mean, Taryn looked appalled, but Jacob is my tag team partner. I call him Trey J. That's my guy.
Yeah.
If Jacob said it, I believe him. I am inclined to believe this. You know, I've never heard of it, but I trust Jacob Jones with my life.
All right. Well, I guess here to weigh in on this, we have standing by. Jacob Jones is here. Jacob,
my best friend. What's up, Jacob?
Hi. I just want to
stop eating them damn worms. Oh wait, are them the octopuses?
No, those are the worms.
The worms.
I want to hop in for a quick moment to
stop talking with food in your mouth.
Listen, I'm gonna put it under my tongue.
Just swallow the damn.
Explain the cat. Like killing, suffocating human beings. This is a true story. I did hear this, and I think this is why I was always weary of cats, because I've never seen it happen in real time, nor do I ever want to experience it, nor has a cat ever suffocated me. I'm strong. But it was still in the back of my mind. And so I thought they did this. Like, this is my mouth. My mouth is the cat's mouth, right? And while you're sleeping, you can't defend. While you're sleeping, you can't defend yourself. So you're like the cat, like you're sleeping like this. This is my mouth. This is the human's mouth. The cat's mouth. You're suffocated because they're holding you. You like you're dying because you're asleep. You know?
Yeah, but like, where did you
happen to somebody you knew?
Yeah,
Rob, this is a. I don't know where you've been, Rob, in the world, but I've heard this story ever since I was a kid.
Jacob, Rob ain't been nowhere. He don't know. He ain't been outside.
I really don't. I really.
He don't go outside.
That's true.
Yeah,
So,
Rob's a dog guy, kind of.
Well, I'm a dog guy too. That's why I don't mess with the cats. Probably, Rob, you did hear that experience, and then that's why you were like, "Oh no, I ain't messing with no cats."
Yeah, that's what the Netflix movie "Don't F with Cats." That's what it's about.
Oh, R.I.P. Yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P. The homie.
But yeah, that's it.
Don't wink at me, Jacob. This is an anti-wink podcast these days. Jacob, get out.
Bye, guys. Love y'all.
Okay.
This is my first time watching the Slop.
Yes.
AJ, what's up?
Typically on Mondays, I have so much going on. And then I saw, you tweeted about Chappell coming on. I was like, you know what? I was just sitting on my couch. I was like, let me tune in. Now I'm about to put on some clothes and go out to eat. But hey, love you guys. Y'all have fun.
Trey,
All right, be careful out there, Jacob.
Rob, I always try to now, but these people in the streets, they be wanting to get me. But I am a street rat, so I stay on the streets.
He stay on the streets. That's my guy. Stop winking.
All right, there you go, Jacob Jones.
Oh my gosh, his winks are so loud.
The loud winker. Yeah,
like chewing on glass.
Right. Chappell, anything else that you want to cover here today?
I mean, it was
like a cat covers Jacob Jones's mouth.
Oh my gosh, like goals. But I think what would be like something that I would discuss probably is that they had their little BB like nightclub thing. They're really leaning into this beach club thing. And so they had speed dating last night,
yes.
Rob, and everybody got really dressed up. And then there was conversations about 7-Eleven hot dogs as well. How apparently 7-Eleven hot dogs are particularly more.
Clip? Yeah.
I mean, do you have it? I mean,
yeah, I think I could pull that up pretty quick if you give me a second to find it.
Yeah, it was something to the effect of they were kind of like doing a speed dating, but they were role playing. There was a lot of sniping between Derek X and Hannah. I believe he said, "I love everyone who I sat down with today," and Hannah flipped him off because she's like, "Screw you, guy, you love me more." But there was also talk about Girthy like a 7-Eleven hot dog, which is probably my new Twitter bio.
Okay, here we go. Here's a clip from this is the speed dating skit from last night.
Like girthy,
And you
like
can
a
just-
7-Eleven hot dog.
Those are. And that's what you enjoy eating?
Well, I learned it from Azaria here.
Is a 7-Eleven hot dog that girthy?
So
I'm
sure there's.
I guess a big bite. Yeah.
Does it depend on which 7-Eleven? Like, do certain 7-Elevens have like a girthier hot dog than others? And do we prefer girthier hot dogs? Then like, are we like length versus girth here? Like, is this a pro girth podcast?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I have not bought any 7-Eleven rotisserie rolling hot dogs in about 20 years.
So you're a grown ass man now, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
However, if we're talking about hot dog preference, we definitely go girth, right?
Yeah, I guess within reason.
Yeah, of course, within reason. We don't want to hurt ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been her favorite food for
And is that your
quite a
circus act?
while.
What do you do at Cirque du Soleil?
Well, I'm part of the This Is It tour.
Michael Jackson.
This is it tour.
This is it.
Yes, and to
So you do
maintain
the-
my figure, I eat nothing but 7-Eleven hot dogs.
Can you
moonwalk?
She cannot.
Swallow then. The hot dogs.
The hot
Oh,
dogs.
thank you, Derek X.
And you like them very thick. That's your preference.
Quarter pound.
Girthy. Yes.
Okay, we're good here.
Really, Sarah Beth really keeps bringing it back to that.
Sarah Beth is probably somebody who I get along with. We're both ridiculous.
Classic SBJ.
Yeah, cue the Melissa impression. Look, I think, oh my gosh, you got to get Melissa to do the impression of Sarah Beth talking about girth of a hot dog in her Melissa cartoon voice. I need that. When is Melissa? No, Wednesday. I need that. That we need to see that. That needs to happen. Yeah, because that's a mess. We like mess here. We love mess here.
Yes. Okay. All right. Chappell, anything else sloppy that you want to talk about?
No, I mean we just saw Azza talking about the hot dogs, but she did admit that she before she went to college, she had to teach herself how to back her ass up. Because she didn't want to go to school, and then the song "Back That Ass Up" comes on, and then she not know what to do. I guess prior to college, she wasn't allowed to go out and back that ass up, and so she just wanted to make sure she was well equipped when she got
let her
there.
have cable.
Yeah, so how would you know how to that Cash Money Records is taking over for the 99 and 2000? Like, how would you know if you've never had that experience? So she just wanted to do that. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, just more auditioning from the Big Blue Couch. Tiffany betrayed me and she started giving lap dances and stripping in the house. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, it was part
aside
of
from
an
betrayed.
improv that it was. She was improvising as a stripper who was on her first day.
Yeah, well, this is our first fight because I don't know how I feel about this. Like, and I'm not saying I've ever seen strippers on the first day, but they're a lot more comfortable with that.
That you are that you have a interest in Tiffany.
She is amazing. I don't think like we have like a romantic interest in each other or anything like that. Like I could be wrong. Maybe she does like me. I know she's heard about me. She watched last year, you know what I'm saying? But no, I checked her tweets and there was not one pro Chappell tweet. So I think there's some work to be done in the romance area for us for sure. But yeah, I love Tiffany. She's amazing. I just don't know how I feel about her grinding on people, even in a joking manner. I feel like that's a betrayal of trust, at least for one of us. I mean, I'm gonna do me on the outside. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna keep doing me. But on the inside, dang, Tiffany have some decorum.
Wait for you.
Duh. Like, dang, if I go to prison, she just gonna, fake lap dance on the first random Xavier that comes around. Like, ma'am, please. What about us? What it's the lack of respect for me.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But no, we love Tiffany on this podcast. Pro Tiffany podcast for sure.
I have been surprised that they haven't used yet in the opening credits about Tiffany. The phlebotomist is out for blood.
They might have forgotten that she's a phlebotomist because
Yeah.
she's so much more than that. You know, she's everything and more. Some stupid, I don't want to say stupid because I don't know who listens, but somebody does every year, someone does a thread of like Big Brother characters as like stores in the mall and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling and I was laughing, you know, Frenchie was Bass Pro Shop and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Very, you know, typical stuff. And they made Tiffany the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
Excuse
We
me?
were talking about this with Kirsten. Yeah. And
Yeah.
you famously, you hate the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, because it's nothing but the same restaurant over and over again, but with expensive prices. Like it's the same food. Tiffany could never. Kirsten is 100% right. Like Tiffany is everything and more. This was a travesty for
Yes.
sure.
So what restaurant or what place in the mall is Tiffany? Tiffany's?
Tiffany could never be in a mall. Let's be very clear. The mall is ghetto. You know, like that's not for her. She's definitely like a standalone boutique type shop, specialized. You know, but she's not in the mall. That's insulting to Tiffany and all her greatness. She's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just need her to stop lap dancing people. Like I there's only so many tears I can
Should have
shed
some
over this
respect.
season.
You're right.
At least, not like she respects herself fine, but please respect me. You know, like she's great. She's fine. She's in the house, not worried about me. I'm on the outside crying, Rob, and I'm not okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also, I think Jacob Jones is coming for like my spot. Like I think he thinks like he's in the
He
running.
did ask if she was looking for a stepdad for her son.
Like I mean, like, can you put me on the card for the boxing match this weekend?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think Jacob's ready to be responsible for a stepson though.
You don't think Jacob? Look, I would let Jacob watch Tiffany and I's child.
Babysit is what you're saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Or we can, you know, have the boxing match this week on Friday. Just put me on. It's like Chappell the show versus Jacob the sequester loser. I'm sorry, the 4th, 5th, 6th place on sequester, whatever. I'm sure I could. Not a loser because he was on sequester, but he lost sequester.
Yeah, Puya brings this up that he suggests Chappell Thirsty is a great new handle for your Twitter potentially. I know you were saying that you were going to change your Twitter handle.
Yeah, and nobody has given me any good good choices. I think the standouts so far are Chappelle Said What, obviously from Kirsten, which I actually don't think that's that bad. I was going to hijack Navi's because I'm Navi because I'm Chappelle. I like that as well. Chappelle Talks Too Much. There's a lot of good ones out there, but I just don't think anything encapsulates me like Chappelle's _show. So if you have any suggestions, Rob, or if you know anybody,
some like self-imposed like deadline to change it. If you hear the perfect one, then you change it.
Yeah, I guess. I think for me, I just this community is so punny. You know, everybody's like Chappelle smells and just Chappelle like it's like
smells.
Yeah. It's if you're Chappelle, what the Rock is cooking. Like it's very much like play on words for Chappelle all the time. Like just come up with something I can use because I want this to be my name on all platforms. It doesn't have to be, you know. I think Scally says Chappelle o'clock. That only applies on Twitter. I don't act like that in public on other things, you know. So
yeah,
I don't know.
You're not gonna make your LinkedIn that.
Yeah, LinkedIn at Chappelle o'clock. Yeah, I don't like that at all. And I use my LinkedIn for despicable memes, and so I don't even want like that's like LinkedIn is at Chappelle After Dark. That's LinkedIn. You want to find you a good woman, you hop in her DMs about on LinkedIn and find out what kind of resume she got out there. That's what you do. Yeah, and then you let her turn you down on there. Don't get embarrassed on Twitter.
Yeah,
ain't no screenshots on LinkedIn. You can screenshot it, but ain't nobody posting it. They're trying to stay professional.
Ask her for references.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying that's what I do. I'm just saying that's what I would do if I use that app like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Chappelle, what a fun look at all of the slop happening in the world of Big Brother tonight.
We had a good time. It was sloppy. It was very sloppy.
Very sloppy.
And nobody interrupted. Oh, I'm sorry. Jacob Jones interrupted, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just had to tell us, you know, he just had to wink at us, you know? Right when it got sloppy, Jacob Jones showed up and interrupted. It's just the irony. Yeah.
All right. Chappelle, what are you up to this week?
Oh dear God, I don't know. I wasn't prepared for plugs. I think I'm talking to Puya and Jenny Autumn about Sexy Beast this week.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I've already podcast once with Puya today. And he told me the same thing.
Yeah, I think I'm doing that this week. Also, me and Lovina and you will be on the reality TV RHAP Rewind to talk about The Simple Life, which will be fun. And I did a bunch of work last week that probably still hasn't been released. So look out for me on the Purple Pants podcast coming soon.
Yes.
Probably not this week because Bryce is horrible and doesn't return my calls, but we did record. And also on the What You Doing podcast with Felipe. Happy birthday, belated birthday, Felipe, and Navi and Will. And so that was a good time as well. So, you don't have to look too far. You'll see me or at least hear me. Yeah.
All right. Of course, we've got plenty more. Big Brother, the Roundtable is going to be back tomorrow night. We'll have episode recaps on Wednesday and Thursday. Tomorrow night, Chappell, I'll be talking about the 8th best season of all time. That's going to be Survivor, the Amazon.
You think it's too low, Rob?
No, I think it's probably too high.
Honestly, I think it's probably fine. I think it's just right. I don't know if, I know your rankings are all jacked up. I see you disrespecting Guatemala and, other seasons week after week, and I just have to stand by and watch it happen. But, I think this is a good spot for the Amazon. I'm happy to hear you talk about it. Who's going to be joining you with that?
Going to be Frail Frenchie herself, America.
Yes.
And then also Maggie Morgan.
Cool, y'all. Give them hell. JCR is gonna pop in like Jacob Jones at the end and just drag you to hell.
Yeah. That's about right. So that's going to be Tuesday night. So be on the lookout for that. And then also, I got to talk about 90 Day Fiance with Puya today as a guest on the 90 Day Fiance wrap up.
Yeah, sounds like fun. I still haven't gotten a chance to get into 90 Day, but I think me and Puya can start some negotiations and see if I can, infiltrate his world a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So, Chappell, great job here tonight on the Slop. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll be back next time on the Slop. And maybe we'll see this week if Chappell heads on over to Celebrity Boxing if we get a report as well.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
All right.
Say
Take
sweet.
care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.